Begin broadcast. Humble Among Broadcast System number 121, special Saturday morning edition. How's everybody doing? I'm still sharing the link out a little bit. Let's see. Special Saturday morning HABS. Join us. Be advised. Okay. Put that onto Instagram. I'll put it into stories too. We'll do that. What's up, Kat? How you doing? You guys can't see me yet, huh? I'm gonna leave the broadcast system logo up while I share the link so I don't look like all awkward on my phone. But trust me, I'm just on my phone right now. What's up, Dungeon Mensch, Spooky the Fun Guy, J-Dog's World, Izanami, Wicked Clown, 1029, Fungal Apostle, Nate Pullum, Chanel, shouts out Chanel. What's up, Michael? Hope you all are doing well. Michelle, Libra Luna, Gerard Johnson, Sexy Let. Yeah, no cartoons at Saturday morning. Only one human cartoon here. Yo, fucking Steve-O, chill, dog. Cat. Dog, cat. Cat, dog. Okay. Well, I already am live. I'm live now on YouTube. Okay, there we go. Link. Paste. Watch here. Bam. Okay, that's in the stories. If you guys would like to share the link out yourself and get a bunch of new weirdos in here, please feel free. Yes, LLE stands for low level energy. I think last time we said rest in peace to Billy Obey because he died sucking his own dick. We'll say this time rest in peace to SON because he died sucking his own dick or trying to get other people to suck his own dick. I don't know. Weird energy. Weird energy from the LLE camp, but we'll get into that at the end of the program. We're going to have fun for the most part of it, and then we'll deal with thy staleness of LLE. Definitely cutting a promo. I didn't even get to cut my promo last time, and those motherfuckers were in my inbox. And not only my inbox, all of my friends' inboxes and shit. Really weird energy. We'll get to it, though, when we get to it. Facebook. No, not my Facebook. The Humble Among Facebook. Okay. We are live now. Lincoln comments. Good enough. No, I don't want to create event. Publish original post. Okay, there we go. For fudge sakes, y'all, this fucking sharing shit out stuff sucks. Shouts out to Jug Talk. Much love to Jug Talk. Sorry I wasn't in the chat or pulling up for the stream last night, Mikey. I was chatting with old Frankie Goldie there on Instagram. We were cutting it up about some stuff that we were going to maybe work on together. But no, we didn't even talk about that. We talked about comic books and Ouija Mac the whole fucking time. But yeah, we did touch base a little bit on some stuff that we may or may not be working on. Hopefully we'll be working on. I'm gonna send him some stuff later, and we're gonna kind of like collab on something, which is really fucking cool because Frankie is the shit. I have a lot of respect for that dude. He's very talented. He got a good head on his shoulders, so I'm like really excited to work with Frankie. But we'll talk about that more as it happens. All right, I think I'm ready to do the reveal. Ta-da! It's just me. That's right. You only heard my dumb voice. You didn't hear Emily. Emily is at work right now. I can't remember if we talked about this on the last stream or not. So I'm going to talk about it for her. She can talk about it a little bit more. Emily was going to start a new job. I believe she was going to start the new job the last stream, the next morning after the last stream we were doing. I don't remember if we talked about this. So what ended up happening is Emily's old district manager hit her up and was like, we need you back. What's it going to take to get you back? We need you back. So she was like, I need this person gone, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, they met her demands, and they're like, yeah, she's going back to that job that beat the shit out of her. So she's going to be running ragged here. That's why I'm not doing this with her, because she's at work right now. I really wanted to get the rest of the stuff I wanted to talk about on the last HABS out, so I'm like, let's just do a quick Saturday morning one. It sucks that Emily isn't here. Shouts out to Dead Boy Grimm, becoming a member of the Alienated. Big shouts out to Dead Boy Grimm. Much love. Dead Boy Grimm got beats on the Hex album, the last Hex album. Speaking of Hex, he's opening for Prayers I saw in LA. I don't have that flyer, but while I'm speaking about Hex, I guess I'll talk about that. Hex opening for Prayers out in LA, it looks like. That's fucking dope. Frankie liked me first. That's big facts. Frankie definitely liked you first. Cheese, I hope you're doing better, dog. Much love to Cheese House. No, not the 7-Eleven, Michael. The D&D. She went to the D&D, the Dunkin' Donuts. So yeah, she's manager of that Dunkin' Donuts now, and she's basically whipped that place into such a good shape. Because Michael, I don't know if you remember when you lived in town how bad of a reputation that fucking Dunkin' had. Because there's like 3 Dunkins around here, and the one she's at right now had the worst reputation. She turned that shit around completely, to the point where basically customers were coming in and like, yo, where's the pink-haired girl? Well, we're not coming back. We don't want anything to do with that shit. We don't really like that shit. Yeah, that place sucked. Went there every morning before work. See, I thought you probably knew about the reputation, Michael. So yeah, that place, she turned that motherfucker around, dog, to the point where customers were coming in specifically looking for her. Sometimes customers just leaving if she wasn't working because they didn't trust anyone else to make their shit. Yeah. Shouts out to Emily. I'm so proud of that girl. That's why I always talk that shit. Do work your fucking hardest no matter what you're doing, because you never know what it's going to lead to type beat. I mean, I know she's still at the same fucking dead-end job. Not dead-end job, but she got paid more because she's working so damn hard and shit. Anyway, let's just get into shit. We got a lot of shits to talk about. Mikey Sears. Oh, wait, I got to do the P.O. Box first. P.O. Box. Mikey Sears was live last night, and I did see he dropped a new design by Salamander, a new logo. Got a t-shirt site as well. Mikey, what's the link on that t-shirt site? I went to go look at that, and they wanted me to put my email in. I think it's I think you might have shared like the login page. What's the actual like link or whatever? I want to share that out. Specifically, I want to buy a shirt. But I want to share that shit out as well. I tried to go and look on it though, and it wanted me to put my email in. Yeah. Let me know what the new link is. We'll talk about that some more. I'll even show off the other designs next time. Definitely send me that new link. But yeah, Mikey Sears had a big announcement for Jug Talk 17. That announcement, I believe, unless I missed something, Mikey, was new logo and t-shirts are for sale now. So go support Mikey. Buy some Jug Talk merch. Definitely support the homie. That's really dope. I fully support Mikey flipping some shirts and making some cash. Team MUJ live tonight. Special guest Acetone Boogie got a special announcement planned for tonight, apparently. Mikey Sears will be on there. A bunch more people will be on there. I'm trying to jump on there real quick. We're watching the Royal Rumble tonight. I think we're basically watching it while we're streaming in a way. I'm going to try to jump on real quick, though, and say hello. Chop it up real quick. If they'll let me on. I hope they'll let the champ on. That shit trash, that shit fire tournament is about to kick off. That shit's going to be fun. Let's see. I need to get a water, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to leave this weekly Wicked Web Show promo up while I grab a water. And some illicit substances. Drop alien heads in the chat. Okay, I'm back. All right, I'm back. Hey. Oh, thank you for everyone dropping alien heads in the chat. Shouts out to the Alienated in here. Love seeing all that green. Shouts out everybody last time who gave away all those memberships. Y'all gave away mad memberships last time. Loki did not get one at all. Shit. Oh, that shit was too funny. Shouts out to Loki though. Loki and Skunk will be on Skunk and Loki. Loki and Skunk. I think he probably likes his name first. Loki and Skunk will be on Sunday talking about the gangbang video that's dropping on Sunday as well. We'll be talking about that. Rockstar Radio, their app, their vision for their app, what they're going to be trying to do in the future with further content creation. So yeah, that's going to be a real fun interview. Look forward to that. Hoodie Hilltop also hit me up. And basically was like, yo, I need the Humble Among interview on Twitter. I was like, yeah, dog, I'm down. I've seen Hoodie's name popping up in various places. A lot of people that I respect and like have been co-signing him, if you will. So, yeah, I'm more than happy to get to know Hoodie a little bit better. I really don't know much about the dude. So, looking forward to getting to know Hoodie Hilltop a little bit better. That's on Monday. I have 2 more interviews on the books, if you will. One of them was Cyborg, who I met. Well, I've met him before, but I really got to know him a little bit better at Juggalo Ohio. The one that's I'm really excited about, not the most excited about, but I'm just excited about it because it's the kind of shit I want to do on this channel more. Is I have an interview coming up. I believe it's on the 4th of February with Brutalis from the Shaggy Show, Justin from the Shaggy Show. I'm really excited to talk to him because that's like the kind of like different perspective, behind the scenes type of thing that I kind of want to do more on this channel. Because I think a lot of what makes this shit interesting is my different perspective on things. So yeah, I think highlighting that kind of stuff is definitely gold. That goes into the Oz interview that I'll be dropping here soon. I might just straight up drop that before I do anything Juggalo Ohio or the Lost Land stuff, because that Oz interview is so fucking good. Oz hit me up. I don't know if I can talk too much about it because nothing's set in stone, but Oz hit me up and I might be making it down to Juggalo weekend. I might be. There's a little something that they're planning prior to Juggalo weekend that I might be a part of. Big maybe. That's a big might. That's a big maybe. But I might be making it down to Juggalo weekend. If I do, that'll be really fucking dope. Big shouts out to Oz for thinking of me for that. So yeah, stay tuned. I might be making it down to Juggalo weekend. Last fucking minute type beat. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. That's a big maybe. Let's see. Okay, here's the Juggalo Ohio 2 merch that I was trying to show y'all last time. Shouts out to Liz Love. Liz Love posted these pics on her Instagram. And here's a good look of all the Juggalo Ohio 2 merch. And by the way, in this first pic, you can see one of those scroll keeper, one of 17 scroll keeper charms there that someone is looking at right next to Liz there. You can kind of see the Derby shirt. I was wearing that last time. If you want to get a better look at the Derby shirt, go check out the last stream we did. I was rocking that shit. There was also a Creek flag further to the left. This must have been night. Yeah, this was night 1 because the 17 charms are still there. I think that flag was only up on night 2, the Creek flag, which I think they were selling on tour. I think they were selling that shit on the Revelations tour as well. Here's the hats and shiesty masks. I'm not going to attempt to say that word. Here's hats and shiesty masks. A bunch of CDs and vinyl, all that good shit as well. Shouts out to Liz Love. Oh yeah, some event bandana. There was a special event bandana. I forgot about that one. And the Juggalo Ohio print as well. So I didn't get a chance to show these. Here's the selfies that Ouija took each night. You can see how really fucking packed that club is. I think the second one does it a better justice because you can see the top better. Yeah, it definitely does. can see that top row a lot better and how fucking packed in it is. Some of the footage I got from the top, I filmed at an angle to make it look like really stupid packed in there. Because it really was. But the angle that I filmed it at, it just looks like people on top of people on top of people. You'll see when that shit drops. But yeah, Ouija and Profit Paint. I'm somewhere in that right hand, in the right hand corner of your screen, up on the top. I'm somewhere up there. Definitely somewhere right there. I can't remember where I was night one. I think we were on the floor night one. But we could have been up top night. We were definitely on the floor night one. So we're somewhere down there. I can't remember where the fuck we were in this smorgasbord of jugs. All right, anyway. By the way, I didn't get a chance to talk about meeting Hulk Hoagie at Juggalo Ohio, too. Hulk Hoagie was just chilling in the crowd. Clockwork E pulled up to Juggalo Ohio, too, to just chill in the crowd and vibe with everybody. Performed at the hotel gimmick. I saw some super famous fun time guys in the crowd just vibing and chilling. It was so fucking cool, though, to just run into Hulk Hoagie. He was just chilling and vibing with everybody else. That's really fucking dope, man. Shouts out to Hulk Hoagie. What a cool motherfucker. Yeah, shouts out to big shouts out to Wicked Wood. Hulk Hoagie's the shit. Big shouts out to Hulk Hoagie. Here's the fucking fresh ass pic of Jiggy Fresh in Emily's jacket. This is, I said on Twitter, this is my new wallpaper. That's no gimmick. That really is my new wallpaper. That's no gimmick. I mean, I'm probably gonna change that shit. I just wanted to do that for the joke, but it really is no gimmick. I did make that my wallpaper. All right, let's talk some shit about King of Clubs. Well, not talk some shit, but yeah, talk some shit about King of Clubs a little bit more. Let's see. Me and Emily went to bed like some old heads. Me and Frankie talking about comic books and Ouija lore. Oh yeah, shouts out to Juggalos show as well, who went live last night. If you want a really good idea of what happened at Juggalo Ohio, the podcast I can recommend would be Jug Talk 16 and 17, Juggalos show's stream they did last night, Team MUJ, which will be tonight, myself, of course, all the content we did out at Juggalo Ohio. These are the best podcasts you can probably go check out if you really want to know what went down at Juggalo Ohio. Everybody else wasn't there. Everybody else is peeking around the corner, looking through the window, got the fucking binoculars, head ass energy, and just, want to downplay it or talk shit about it on some weirdo shit. None of them were there. You know what I mean? None of them were there. I vouch for those podcasts. I vouch for Jug Talk, MUJ, Juggalo Show, Don Chaos. Even though Don wasn't there, I still love Don Chaos. I vouch for Don Chaos. Everybody else I really, and All Wrongs Reserved. I love those guys as well. A lot of these other Jug podcasts I really don't fuck with. I just straight up don't fuck with them. They come with weirdo energy. I don't fuck with that shit. We're going to talk about weirdo energy at the end too. Low level energy. Let's talk about Big Sizz energy. Team MUJ going live on tonight on their channel, Midwest United Juggalos. Bobby Blaze from Team MUJ coined the term Big Sizz energy. And goddamn, that really is a thing. Because Sizz has the best fucking energy, man. When he pulls up, I just can't help but smile when Sizz pulls up because he's just such a fun-loving dude. Loki is weirdo energy, but in a good way. Good weirdo energy. I'm talking about negative weirdo energy. Shouts out to Big Sizz. I'm going to try to not talk about negative bullshit too much, but I got to talk about, actually, let's clear the palate a little bit. No, you know what? The perfect time to do that will be, remind me at the end to go back to Splice, because I want to show Will's not vocal covers, I guess you could call it a vocal cover of The Hook of Splice, which was so fucking dope. Shouts out to Will the Mask Maker. They sent him some weirdo energy too. Oh my god, these fucking fools. All right, we talked about Will's close call quite a bit. The promo fresh out the hospital we played last time. All right, let's talk about King of Clubs. This is the post that they put out on, let's see. Yeah, this is the second night. This is Saturday night. Tonight's show is sold out. Doors at 6 p.m. Dress warm. We do not have hat, jacket, purse, backpack, small reptile, or coat check. The liability would be too much, and you guys should really be worried about that liability too. That liability would be too much, and we don't have the room. Anyone caught tagging, vandalizing, smoking in the building, or underage drinking will be handed over directly to Columbus PD. Some real snitch shit, huh? Who will be on the premises? They definitely were. We know 99% of music lovers are awesome, and we appreciate their support for our venue and the arts, but we had some real fucktards in here last night, and they were dealt with swiftly and banned for life. Thanks all. They called their fucking patronage, us, Juggalos, the ones that paid for tickets, sold out this fucking place, fucktards on social media. They deleted this post because it's a wild look. Shouts out to Impede23 for the $10 super chat. Yay, Saturday. It is a very special Humble Among broadcast system. Thank you, Impede. So, shouts out to Stoney from Juggalo Show. I believe he's the one that told us about this first. This is some real weirdo energy. This is some more weirdo energy. I think it's definitely worth considering going to a different venue with King of Clubs. Not only because of some of the weird stories going around about alleged roofying, but just how they treated us. Because I think there's a lot of stories about how they treated us in that place. Mikey being probably the shining example of that. Because why treat Mikey that way? There's really no reason for that. Mikey's not bugging anybody like that. Like that shit's crazy. He's not tagging shit up. He's trying to enjoy the show comfortably. Man, fuck those places. Fuck that place. I told you guys about when we were in Waffle House, and dude who I assume is a manager because he was, chilling on the reserved seating area later that night. He came in and he gave us the dirtiest fucking looks while we were, a look that basically said, "Oh great, more fucking juggalos." Like, roll your eyes, him and his lady looking at us real fucking dirty. Fuck that place, man. I am not a fan of that place. Here's the second night. Or actually, I guess this was Sunday. This was after the second night. They say, don't book Juggalo events. They're full of drama. Was there issues at our last events? Yes. Was there a few numbskulls that, once again, name-calling people, that created problems that didn't, and at least they're softening it up. Numbskulls a lot better than fucktards. They still want to insult us, though. That didn't need to happen. Absolutely. But the look of pure joy on these folks' faces because they're hanging with their extended family for 2 sold-out events inspires us to continue to be all-inclusive. Really what's inspiring you to be all-inclusive is the fact that there are 2 sold-out events, right? It's not that we're together with our extended family. You don't give a fuck about that. You give a fuck about the 2 sold-out events that inspire you. Consider the source if you hear negative BS about the King of Clubs. The Juggalo artists, by the way, that should be a plural, that we host, love and appreciate what we do. Our commitment to the professionalism and attention to detail that makes the difference. If that was true, you would be paying attention to that shit in your fucking DMs, and you wouldn't be banning and blocking my comment, bringing that shit up. By the way, I am banned from commenting now on the King of Clubs page. They banned me for simply bringing up that you have a serious problem you should pay attention to, which to me, that's a cover-up. I don't know. Allegedly. That's an alleged cover-up. Let's see. They all return. What the hell? They all return and we're becoming closer each time. We are grateful for their business. I bet you are. I bet you are grateful for 2 sold-out shows back-to-back. Yeah. And check this out. This is from this morning. I believe this is from, this is from yesterday. I thought that said minutes. This is from yesterday, 19 hours ago. I took this screen grab right before going live. They now, after the fact, have a very convenient reserved seating area for comfortable seating. Only after the fact of the shit that went down with Mikey. Check our newest reserved seating area, Raven's Corner. This elevated viewing area has individual bar height seating and overall room for 6. It is available for purchase at most of our reserved seating events. We're determined to give the fans more of what they want from the king of clubs. Come on, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I don't like that venue. Fuck that venue. It's probably, I don't know if I've ever been treated that way by a venue. And I just, you know, they were just kind of dickish to me, like on a like low level thing. I didn't get anything near what Mikey got from these fucking asshats. Fuck those motherfuckers, man. Go to Newport Music Hall next time. Don't give them Juggalo money. Only 6, right? It probably should be a little bit more. They were harassing people, specifically Mikey, for simply trying to sit on a stool. They were like, that's a reserved seating stool. You can't have that. I know, it's a whole thing. Definitely, Mikey's, we've explained it multiple times on here. Mikey's explained it on Jug Talk 16. And yeah, you can go check that out. More concerningly are the alleged druggings that went on in that fucking building. And not just at Juggalo shows, too. I heard stories of stuff that happened at some of the metal shows that they do there. They have a serious problem there. Allegedly. But fuck that venue. I really don't like it. There was one security guard in there who was an older fella who whooped and wasn't a dick. He was doing his job the right way. You know what? You know what I mean? They were selling fake Faygo or real soda as Faygo. Shouts out to Cherry Faygo. All right, let's get into some of the Chapo shit. I believe that's what I got next on the docket. So this was the tweet that was deleted after the incident went down. Go check my channel for the video if you want to watch that. Shout out all my real juggalos. Fuck the police. These kids in Columbus supporting police brutality is comment. I'm not even sure what this means. I really don't even understand what this means. But it was deleted and then kind of replaced with this. Tonight was mad shrill. Hashtag Juggalo Ohio. Thanks for having me at Ouija Mac. So icy Gothalo on the way. And Kev Buck responded, safe travels, Maine. Clearly stuff is okay within the two camps there. And So Icy Gothalo is a reference to a new clip. That was over on Twitter. I'll play that for you real quick. Oh, is it gone? Oh, it's gone. See, I should have screen grabbed that shit. That shit is gone. Oh, well. Yeah, so there was a clip. I should have screen grabbed it. See, this is why I need to do more screen grabbing shit, because that shit is gone now. There was a clip of a Chapo and Ouija Max song called So Icy Gothalo that was teased. So it seems like this Kill Cody was the main instigator. Kill Cody was going wild in his Instagram stories. All that shit, I believe, got deleted. But that did get screen recorded and is being spun a type of way on YouTube and other social media sites. It wasn't racism. I was there. It was not racism. It wasn't a situation of racism. If people are spinning it that way, once again, they weren't in the building. And I don't know why. I think I saw some people saying Kill Cody is spinning it that way because he got some racist comments on social media. Anyone leaving racist comments to those dudes on social media, that's not juggalos. And if they're claiming juggalos, they ain't fucking juggalos in my book. That's some Jeff shit. And I think real juggalos fucking know that shit. Yeah, man. Let's see. The gangbang, that's the other thing that came out of Juggalo Ohio too. Everyone's talking about the gangbang. Who's in it? Who's involved? Making memes about it, body shaming people, you know, doing the toxic things that the Juggalodium knows how to do. God damn it. Here's the thing though. Everything in that room was consensual. I was not there, but I know pretty much everybody that was involved in that situation. That situation was completely consensual. Adults having fun. If you have a problem with adults having fun, yeah, maybe just move along. I mean, we're grown-ass people. We're grown-ass adults who can do what the fuck we want. Like, it doesn't matter what the fuck we're doing. If they want to monetize it and get all their paperwork right and do that shit, they have more than a right to. Anyone hating on that shit, they probably just wish they were in the cuck chair in that room. No, it wasn't. It was see nasty. You know, Thuggalo Show, guys, I'm really close with Stoney. And I got to give props to Onstead and Elixir, specifically Onstead. for coming up to me and talking to me at Juggalo Ohio. That's good energy. That's good energy. Shouts out to those guys. Turning over a new leaf and not being paranoid or whatever. I suffer from paranoia too, so I understand it and shit. I got nothing but love and respect for you guys, and I want to see you guys do good. That's I want to see all Juggalos do good at the end of the day. That's all. Let's see. Everything was consenting. A lot of y'all talking about shit that you weren't there. Big surprise. Nerds at home talking shit. There's a lot of nerds at home talking shit for sure. Let's see. The Will Gates interview. If you want to go see how Will is doing, I did an interview after we got back from Juggalo Ohio where Will, the director Gates, talked about his incident, which scared the shit out of all of us, but I think there's a good lesson to be learned there. And also a little bit about, filming the Juggalo Ohio gangbang. He's probably one of the only ones, other than Loki and Skunk, involved in this scenario who want their information public. So if you want to know some details about the Juggalo Ohio gangbang, go watch that. Go watch that interview. We're going to be talking even more about it and discussing when it drops this Sunday. I'm doing an interview with Skunk and Loki. Rockstar Radio is their gimmick, and that's where it's going to be dropping. I think it's dropping on the OnlyFans page, right? Can I say that? I just said that, so I hope I can say that. I think they're going to be dropping it on an OnlyFans page with a slight fee on it. But yeah, check that out this Sunday. Hoodie Hilltop will be on Monday. Yeah, trying to get in my interview bag, y'all. Definitely trying to get in my interview bag. We'll be getting to know Hoodie on Monday. Dirty Info. Am I incorrect with the Sunday gimmick? Did I get that shit right? OnlyFans, all that good shit? I don't know. Maybe I did. Sorry, y'all, if I'm ignoring the chat. I'm like trying to just do the show. Emily is usually the one who handles the chat. If anyone's being a dick, please try to bring that to my attention. All right, I said it right. Okay, I got everything right. Just making sure I get everything correct here. Lost Lands. Finally, I found the fucking picture that Hazen took of us at Lost Lands. Shouts out to Hazen. Shouts out to Cupcake Cult. And shouts out to Carissa with her wine bag there. So we got to slap the bag. This was a really good time at Lost Lands. I'm currently like halfway through my Lost Lands footage. I'm hoping I can drop that maybe this weekend. I'm going to try to edit some more of that shit today probably. Maybe even get it out today if I super get productive. I'm about halfway through. I want Emily to watch it with me so she can make any suggested cuts. I still have to put in a couple of things and figure out chronologically where they go. But I'm really excited for y'all to see this because Lost Lands is so much bigger than The Gathering. And it's at the same place. It's at Legend Valley. And I think a lot of Juggalos are going to be really fascinated to see what it's like how the layout is at Lost Lands, a 70 to 80,000 person festival versus The Gathering of the Juggalos, a 10 to 20,000 person festival. Really fucking interesting. Definitely look for that when it drops. Martin Luther King Day was some weeks back at this point, but the FBI oddly tweeted about it, and I thought this was real. I'm not a fan of some of the stuff on X and Twitter with tagging some of that shit, but I thought this one was fucking lit. The FBI engaged in surveillance of King, attempted to discredit him, and used manipulation tactics to influence him to stop organizing. King's family believed the FBI was responsible for his death. Shouts out to them for that one though, because I love that they basically called the FBI out for for assassinating MLK on that fucking shit. That's dope. That's dope. Fuck the FBI. Fuck the feds. Vince Staples got a new show on Netflix dropping in February. I thought this would be a talk show because Vince is so good at in interviews and just being himself, but it seems to be a pre-record scripted dramedy type show from the trailer that I saw. Regardless, I'm really excited. I gotta watch the Eric Andre Explosion special. That's on HBO Max. Probably gonna try to watch that tonight. Actually, no, I'm watching the Rumble tonight. Fuck. Probably gonna try to watch that tomorrow. I still gotta watch The Curse. Strife was telling me a little bit about The Curse and how I'm not ready. So that means I am fucking ready for The Curse. I'm ready for the run. I'm so curious if they address anything at all with the Vince thing. I mean, they probably don't, but goddamn, I'm so curious how that show plays out. Definitely watching the Rumble tonight, and Team MUJ as well. Gonna be kind of dual screening it, if you will. Let's see, Andrew Ponix. Shouts out to my homie Andrew Ponix. He was on Let's Sesh recently. He's nominated for a Replicon award. I don't really fuck with Replicon, but go vote for Andrew Ponix because I know he wants to win that Replicon award. He did a couple of Lardy B remixes that I want to highlight though. One for OK, and I think one for her new song, Me and My Hatchet. I believe both on his YouTube now. Go to Andrew Ponix's YouTube and check them out. Specifically, the Annie Are You OK remix is really fucking fire. Shouts out to Ponix. We need to get some sort of DJ event for the gathering. Andrew Ponix, fucking Wraithy, Bobby Blaze, all doing DJ sets, all Juggalo. Those are 3 specific Juggalo DJs. Then you also have DJ Clay, you also have DJ Chunk, you also have Mikey Clark. I just named 6 specific Juggalo DJs. I just made an event for you. Jump Steady, please respond to my email. I'm just trying to help. If you guys would like to see Humble Among at the gathering of the Juggalos, hit that email up. You guys know what email I'm talking about. Ask for Humble Among to perform or to host something. I'm definitely more than willing to help out. Only if the carnival deems it so, though. I'm not going to push too hard for it because I don't want to come off too pushy. And only if you really want to see me there. Only send that shit. If you want to do it as a favor or whatever, don't even bother. Just I want people who really want to see me there to send that shit in. But yeah, I got a bunch of ideas of different stuff. Frankie Goldie hosting main stage one of the nights with Loki as a co-host to pester him. Whoopconda. Let's get Whoopconda to host something. Get Whoopconda to fucking shit. Get Whoopconda to fucking call JCW. Let's do that. Can we get Whoopconda to call JCW with Shaggy? That would be fucking amazing. The dude knows his shit. He's been to like almost every Bloody Mania. This dude knows his shit with wrestling. He definitely could call that shit. Rozelle, you DJ? I didn't know you DJ. Rozelle for the DJ event too. Dog, that would be the perfect event for you, I think. Well, Whoopconda said it would be a dream of his to host a gathering event. And I think it would be really dope to see Whoop up there doing that shit. He could definitely do it. Let's see. Hex was on Maximum Zach podcast, Zach Ass. I haven't gotten a chance to see that yet. Hulk Hogan saved a woman in a car crash, like the Incredible Hulk. Weird. Raw is going to Netflix in 2025, and Vince McMahon has a whole bunch of allegations out about him. He resigned, by the way, yesterday. Someone, I believe, Camp Hot Meat on Twitter pointed out that this is the first time since the 50s that a McMahon has not been employed at the WWF, the WWE, Capital Wrestling, whatever you want to, the WWF, whatever you want to call it, whatever incarnation you want to call it. It was founded in the 50s by Jess and Vincent J. McMahon, and this is the first time since then that a McMahon has not been employed at that company. Fucking crazy. Even crazier are some of these allegations coming out about Vince. Allegedly defecated on a woman's head in a threesome. Allegedly was trafficking people as part of negotiations for re-signs of wrestlers. basically getting salacious pictures from females and sending it to a certain wrestler who has not been named, but a lot of people speculating that it's Brock Lesnar, to get Brock to re-sign that he could have his way with her. Really crazy shit. Apparently had black sex toys named after black wrestlers and white sex toys named after white wrestlers, which is also very weird shit. Vince McMahon's the fuck out of here, I think. I'm surprised he survived the last fucking bout of SA allegations. I think with this, he's fucking out of here. I think he's gone. I don't think there's any way he can come back from that shit. In fact, he might be going to jail. He might be going to jail with this shit. Izzy, I would just say submit for that shit. If you got video of you doing a DJ set, submit that shit. The best advice I can give people who are trying to submit their stuff for the gathering email is make sure you send video. They like video. I know that for a fact. They want to see video. So if you have a music video, if you're a DJ and you got video of you performing, send that shit because they want to see that shit. Let's see. I talked about Vince Staples. A woman in California stole 65 Stanley Cups. This is really for Emily to react to. 65 Stanley Cups. She had them all in her fucking car. She got pulled over with 65 Stanley Cups. Is that a Stanley? Where'd you get that? 65 Stanley Cups in her fucking car, valued at almost $2,500. That shit's wild. Let's talk about some culture vulture shit. God damn it. That's gone too. This is from 2 weeks ago. That's why. I had some Dolls Kill culture vulture shit that some people brought to my attention. Dolls Kills keeps doing Juggalette type stuff. Definitely leaning into the Juggalodium a little bit. Definitely spooky clown type stuff. They did it again and I wanted to show y'all, but I can't fucking get the link to open. Speaking of wrestling stuff while we're here, Grayson Waller almost has a John Stossel moment on Australian television. Yes, that's fucking still here.
Finishing moves.
Can I give you one?
Yeah, can you, like, not me.
I'll just be over
But
here.
can you show us one of the moves?
No, I think it
Like in the
actually just
studio?
showed on the screen there. If I
Yeah.
do that, it's not going to be a
Well,
good
maybe
day for
someone in
anybody.
like our floor manager, maybe he seems
Well,
available.
actually, our floor manager's leaving this week.
Yeah.
And he's sort of,
Yeah.
I don't know if...
That's not for me. You want to go ahead and take this one?
Look, you.
Uh-oh.
I don't think you understand. Like, if I come over there right now, we're gonna have the police here because I'm not gonna give you some fake punch. Like, I'm gonna punch you straight in the jaw. The actual
This
disrespect
almost
that you have
turned into
even
a John
talking to
Stossel
me.
moment.
No, you want to talk to me
If
like
y'all
this,
don't know what the
this
John
ain't real?
Stossel moment is, I'll show you that after here.
Don't act all tough. Like, get in the middle of this shit.
You
I don't know whether we should.
Get him out of there.
around with that.
You get out of there. You get out. I'm so sorry. No, don't too bad.
You guys come here trying to disrespect us. Are you kidding me?
I'm not disrespecting you.
You're all right, mate. No, we love you. Also, no, yeah.
Hey, you take that trash talk and you get out of here. Hey, you get out of here. You take that trash talk. You get out. I won't have these guests disrespected like that.
Yeah,
Let you get
Vader in
out.
Kuwait. That's another one. That's another one, Mikey. Good pull. Good pull.
God, your pants tight. Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen,
When
for coming
Undertaker,
in.
that's actually more what it's like. It's more like that Vader in Kuwait one, because like Undertaker's just sitting there all cool the whole fucking time. Let me see if I can fucking. I'm gonna see if I can find both of those moments real quick for you guys. I know I can find that John Stossel one. Good pull, Mikey. That's that. You know what? That's actually more like that than the John Stossel slap. All right, here's 18. That's about 18 seconds.
And fake violence.
17 seconds. Yeah, about 17 seconds.
And fake violence in the wrestling ring led to this real-life brutality.
I think this is fake.
You think it's fake?
What's that? Is that fake? Huh? What the hell's wrong with you? That's open hand slap, huh? You think it's fake? You come like that with the face? Easy. Huh? What do you mean? Fake.
And that caused John Stossel to lose the hearing in his ear. he lost a certain amount of hearing in his ear and sued. And by the way, sued and won. Did get some money from Vince out of that shit. Vince told him to do that, by the way. Dave Schultz says that Vince told him to do that shit. Basically told him to protect the industry. Let's see. Vader, Undertaker. Ah, well, that's it. That's it right there.
Big news. Drag Kings.
Kevin Hart, chill. Raven and DDP on TRL. That's a good pull, too. Did that shit get weird? Was there some weird shit on that? All right, let me pull that up for you guys now that the ad's done. Whoops. Keep showing Vince. And not McMahon either. Staples. Here we go.
والسلام يسعدنا أن نستضيف مصارعين مشاركين بهذه البطولة ما شاء الله مصارعين يعني شايفين الأحجام Undertaker وفيدر. Sit down, please. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming to the studio. والله يعيننا على هالمقابلة.
It's already weird as fuck.
Can I
haven't
ask
seen
you
this in a minute.
In Kuwait here, I mean, I'm sure you heard of this before, that they say this wrestling is not for real. Is it
fuck.
Like you act or?
Well, let's put it this way. What we do.
And I think it's worth pointing out, Taker's one of like. Taker brought kayfabe like well into the aughts and shit. Taker was taking kayfabe really seriously for a long time. He used to walk out of shows basically still in the Undertaker gimmick just to walk to his car and shit. He took that shit pretty seriously.
It is acting. We take a normal man and break him in half. You know, that's such an unoriginal question for someone to ask. You know, and it's so easy for people to pass judgment and make all these questions about what wrestling is. Wrestling is one of the finest athletic endeavors that you will ever see. Not only do you get the best of athletics, but you get people who can actually sell tickets by just their character alone. There's several people who can care whether or not I can wrestle or not. But the message that I bring when I go to the ring, my creatures of the night, they don't care what it is. But let me assure you, it's the most physical thing that you would ever do in your life.
نعم يمكن ما قدرت أتابع بشكل عام لكن أعتقد أنه ملخص كلامه أن هي اللي يقولها أن هي مزيفة أو تمثيل هو خاطئ لأن لو كانت مزيفة يقصونها نصين يعني حسب كلامه على هذا لا يمكن أن تكون يوم من الأيام تمثيل لأنها تحتاج إلى أجسام وقوة معينة.
You gave him a chance to respond to that question.
This is a question I'm going to ask you now.
I'd like to respond to the same question.
Okay, please, go ahead.
Well, my astute colleague, the heavyweight champion of the world, very diplomatic individual. I'm perhaps not quite so diplomatic. In fact, I find your question and your remarks insulting to what I do. Physically, no man could do what I do in the ring. If they could, why wouldn't they be out there making the type of money we make?
Facts, Vader.
Enjoy the type of fame and lifestyle that we enjoy.
Rest in peace, Vader.
So I find your remark and your question insulting.
It's not my question, it's somebody who...
Does that fucking feel fake, huh? Does that feel fake?
Anything.
Does it?
Oh, no, just...
Why don't you come down tonight, and before I kick his ass, I'll kick your ass.
Okay.
All right?
Just calm down.
We're not here to be insulted. I'm not here to be insulted.
Okay. Right. هذه شيء من الاثنين يا اما صجيه يا اما المخرج عاملها لعبه في كل الاحوال انا راح اعتذر عن الموضوع هذا اذا احد من الشباب يحب يقابلهم
Yeah, so that's that. Big shouts out to Mikey Sears for that poll, dog. Fucking great poll, because that's really what it's more like. It's really more like that. Okay. You guys know the TV show Survivor? So Survivor apparently had a winner who's now, I don't have his name. He's a Republican state representative for Kentucky. And he wants to legalize first cousin incest. Republican state representative from Kentucky. Yeesh. Clerks. The Kevin Smith movie Clerks is its 30th anniversary of its Sundance premiere. That makes me feel mad old. Mia Goth is being sued for kicking an actor in the head on the set of Maxine. Maxine still has no release date. Mia Goth is, I think, married to Shia LaBeouf. And I think we've done a little bit of talking about, you know, maybe Shia has gotten better because Mia Goth went back to him. Now I've seen a lot of people being like, well, it makes sense that Mia Goth is kicking people in the heads because she's married to Shia LaBeouf. Young Thug's trial opened with music being played in court. First thing they did is play music in court in the Young Thug YSL trial. Definitely on some rap snitch shit. Continuing the whole trend of funny acronyms for different things. City Morgue has two new music videos out right now, Sauna and Pros. Danny Brown got a new music video out for YPB. Death Plus got a new music video out for Suicidal Idolation. Lardy B got a video out for Me and My Hatchet. And Necro's got a video out for Keep On Driving. I'm going to play a little bit of this because it's in that weird video game style of that other 6ix9ine one that I got real shook on playing on here because it shows a lot of wild shit. I want to play a little bit of this because it's so ridiculous. Again.
I leave the brains of your kids dead. Male chauvinist with a fro shall attack and sting you like a big cobra slap. You get trapped in my crib and your grill like a chip camera, flicking you like a veg. Shoot you up, you puking up uranium. Blasting your mom dukes in a cranium. You insane asylum, sanitarium, off the crazy train of delirium in the vein again. You're being chased through the forest by crazy face coroners with an amazing taste for blood like Tyrannosaurus. You're exhausted.
Anyway, I just wanted to show you how bugged out that shit is. It's so bugged out. Last but not least, though, is the new Tom MacDonald and Shapiro. It says Bill Shapiro. That's why I'm laughing. Ben Shapiro. I don't know why it's autocorrected to Bill Shapiro. I want to play y'all old Bill's verse. Holy shit. I just want to, don't worry, I'm not going to torture you. I want to play you fucking Ben's verse. Yeah, not Tom MacDonald's, I know. I'm going to apologize ahead of time for doing this to y'all. I'm really sorry. So, I mean, let me just say this. Even if Tom wasn't doing this kind of pandering, by the way, Tom MacDonald is a Canadian who is pandering to Trump marks and far right leaning marks who are easily manipulated. It's a master level troll, but I'm surprised anyone doesn't see it for what it is, a money making tactic. And poor Nova having to be fucking attached to this shithead. And oh my, I feel so bad for Nova Rockefeller. She is so fucking talented and should be 10 times as big as this fucking asshat. Oh my God.
My message, cause I'm the biggest independent rapper in the whole freaking world. Claim that I'm racist, yeah, alright. I'm not ashamed because I'm white.
Yeesh. Yeesh.
Every Caucasian's a bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist, every liberal is.
Oh my God, dude.
I don't wanna talk to folks who don't get it, go woke.
Go woke up, bro. Yeah. So anyway, I was saying, even if he wasn't rapping about this shit, his music's trash to me. It's so mid-level. I mean, at this point, it's 2012 rap, right? Yeah, you're right. She does enable and support it. But I feel bad because I feel like she could have shined so bright as her own artist. She enables and supports this garbage and helps create it. You're right. She does all the music videos for this shit. All right, let's get this shitty verse out. This is great.
Let's look at the stats. I got the facts. My money like this, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a whack. Dog, it's a Yamaka. Homie, no cap. Look at the grass.
Oof. Oof.
Look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You going to prison. I'm on television, dogs. No one knows.
And I thought Paul Barman was the whitest rapper.
You are. Keep hating on me on the internet. My comment section all woke parents, and I make raps off compound interest.
It really does sound like AI rapping, right, Mr.? That's a good
Don't live
pull.
with your parents. Nikki, take some notes. I just did this for fun.
Oh my god.
My people download this. Let's get a Billboard #1. This ain't.
Let's get a Billboard #1. It sounds like a robot rapping for sure.
This ain't money, cars and clothes. We ain't selling drugs. We ain't gonna overdose.
Oh my god, it's such pandering bullshit. All right, I've had enough. I can't do anymore. It's so bad. I just wanted to show you how bad Ben's verse was and how he sounds like a fucking robot. Oh my god, it's so crappy. Let's get into new music stuff, I think, here in a second, because I think that'll catch me up. Champion by Bones, a little EP type thing. I listened to one of the songs on my release radar. Didn't even know this was coming out. Kind of has a little laid back Corruptus type vibe. It seems like a lot of rappers are doing the kind of like laid back rock stuff right now, or their version of what their rock sound would be. I feel like that's happening a lot right now. I did also see Puya and Tara Reid dropped another EP. Didn't know that this was out. Haven't listened to this yet. I've got a weird thing with both of these artists now, because Puya no-showed The Gathering, or didn't play The Gathering, even though I'm like pretty confident he was there with Fat Nick. He just was afraid to go out. That shit's mad disappointing. Tara Reid said, I don't want to see no fucking clown paint at my shows. Wipe that shit off before you come in the venue. In his stories one time. Where we at in that Humble? At Humble. What are we doing? Did I do something? What's going on? Loki. That get T-Mac on the Loki stage. Am I missing something? Oh, is he saying shit? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, I see what he did. Yeah, bye. Let's see. There we go. Bye. Oh, Juggalo Juice. You mean a Fago Lovers podcast? You know, I talk about this quite a bit. Fago Lovers really likes working with some toxic motherfuckers, huh? Yeah, that's pretty whack. That's pretty whack. More low-level energy, I would say. What's up, GFY? Nice to see you in here, dog. Shouts out to GFY. Good morning, Sal. Nice to see Sal in here as well. All right. Thank you, Ashel, for bringing that to my attention. I need to get some of y'all to have hammers in here. I need to get y'all with the band hammers in here. All right. There's a really fucking good... Oh, wait. Now I was talking about new music. Let me get back in my new music bag. Oh, yeah. I was talking about Tara Reid. Tara Reid's disappointing post in his stories about take that fucking clown paint off before you come in the venue. Yeah, I need to give some of y'all some wrenches. We'll figure that out. I'm an idiot and I don't know how to do that right now. I definitely need to give some of y'all some wrenches. Because I ain't really paying attention to the chat like that. What up, Papa? What's up, Cherry Pie? Nice to see y'all in here. All right, let me get back to my shiz. Here we go. All Is Yellow, compilation by Lyrical Lemonade. Lyrical Lemonade, Cole Bennett, music video director. I don't know if he's an A&R or something, but kind of a tastemaker, I guess you could say. Just by who he works with his music videos and shit. Dropped a compilation. On that compilation is a song called Doomsday Part 2 by Eminem. He disses Benzino in 2024. He brings up an old beef from 20 years ago. I don't know. Did Benzino say some shit about him recently? I think he might have said some shit about him again recently. In all due respect. But I do want to bring up this song Doomsday Part 2 because it's actually pretty good. It's pretty fucking good Eminem song. And it samples. I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh, this reminds me of old M. And I realized oh yeah, no shit, it reminds me of old M because it samples Role Model. It samples Role Model, but a slowed down like guitar, the guitar part of Role Model slowed down. Go check that out. I thought it was good. Also in Eminem related news, there's a really fucking good YouTube video called The Cage versus Eminem Beef. Go check that out. I think it's on Fat Cage's YouTube channel. That's Fat P-H-A-T Cage. Go check that out. It's about 20 minutes long and it's really comprehensive. Got clips from interviews and shit. Really good. Man, I didn't know Cage dropped as many N-bombs back in the day as he did. Holy shit. That dude dropped a lot of M-bombs. Now, he dropped them in his music. I didn't realize he dropped them in his music a little bit here and there. But in interviews, he's saying the N-bomb all over the place. God damn. Anyway, shouts out to Cage and Eminem Beef video. That's really good. That dude has been teasing, Fat Cage, has been teasing doing Cage documentaries on his channel for a while. To my knowledge, this is the first one that's dropped. Fucking hell yeah. That's a really good documentary. Go check it out. Where are we at? We got some, yeah, Will Gates, the Suffering EP with Deuce dropped. I haven't got a chance to listen to all this. I've listened to a whole bunch of the singles he's dropped from it. We premiered one of the songs, Suffer, over on this channel, the super long hook version. Premiered over on this channel. Still up on this channel, by the way, if you want to go hear the super long hook version. GFY, member of the Alienated, thank you for the support, dog. You can go watch the Juggalo Ohio 1 vlog. You can go watch the vasectomy vlog. You can go watch the Gathering of the Juggalos 2023 documentary that I did. All the classics available for the Alienated. Thank you for the support. It's much appreciated. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, yeah. We got Strife's new song, The Color Ruby. I believe there's a music video out for this shit as well on his channel now. I know he teased it. Ooh, he teased it on either Jug Talk or MUJ. I want to say MUJ. I think he teased it on MUJ, the music video. This is like maybe my favorite Strife song. I think it might be my favorite Strife song now. I really like this shit. It's different than some of the other stuff he's done. It's more vibey, is how I kept describing it to Strife. I had a really weird take about this song. Kind of like getting ready to go to Juggalo Ohio. I can't remember if it was like while I was getting ready, like packing stuff, or if I was like, if this was a driving thought. But it was definitely before Juggalo Ohio I had this thought, because I'm like, I'm going to ask Strife what he thinks of this take about this song. And I did that. And I actually asked him if I could film his real reaction to this take that I had on The Color Ruby. And it made him angry. It made him a little, I don't know if it's shoot angry or if it's kayfabe anger, but he was like, oh, fuck that. Anyway, you'll see that when I drop it. I just wanted to tease that a little bit because it's super funny. Tonight, if you're in Las Vegas, go out to this free show. This show is free. Stacked ass lineup. Frankie Goldie on the bill. Titan on the bill. I think Frankie was telling me that Donnie Menace got added to this bill. I think. Don't hold me to that, but I think this is the old flyer. I think there's a new updated pink flyer. So I think Donnie Menace is also on this shit. But yeah, Lil Titan and Frankie Goldie are worth it alone. Michael Vanson, for a free fucking show, go check this out. Now there's so many people on this fucking lineup. Frankie told me this somewheres that in Vegas, no, I think it was in the chat. He said that in Vegas they have like a really quick set time. I think of like 8 to 9 minutes per performer. So that's why there's so many fucking people on the set. Is each person has like less than 10 minutes that they do. So they just do 2 or 3 songs and then they're out. Yeah, big shouts out to Lil Titan. Big shouts out to Lil Titan. Lil Titan interview is in the Gathering of the Juggalos documentary from this year. He saw his first ICP show at the Gathering this year, and I got his reaction the next day in an interview. I'm going to drop that video as its own clip because I'm going to start dropping some of the interviews I do at the Gathering of the Juggalos as their own self-contained thing because I feel like some of y'all sleep on that shit. Some of y'all haven't seen some of the freshest shit I've ever done just because you're not patient enough to sit through the entire Gathering of the Juggalos experience, all 5 hours. Speaking of Frankie Goldie, oh wait, no, that's not Frankie Goldie. That's Darbra O. Walters. Speaking of Darbra O. Walters, Darbra O. Walters and Acetone will be going live over on Acetone's Twitch channel, Waddy Watts 17, on February 2nd, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, Darbra O. Walters will be doing an interview with Acetone Boogie. Definitely go check this out. This looks like to be some shenanigans, to say the least. Acetone on Team MUJ tonight, dropping some exclusive news. So stay tuned. We'll stay tuned and see what that is. We'll almost certainly be talking about that next Tumble Among broadcast system. Where are we at? I think we're still in the music section. Oh yeah, Corruptus. So there's 2 versions of Corruptus. This white cover and then this night vision cover. Each version has a different bonus song on the physical. Each version has different secret messages sort of encoded into the packaging, I guess you could say. Squirrel Keepers have already fucking decoded both versions and shit. There's the secret message that we played last time at the end of the last track of Corruptus. I don't know if there's anything else as far as those bonus songs though for each of the albums. This right here, shouts out to Gigglebox on Twitter. This was the exclusive gift that you got with the buy 5 mystery box gimmick for the night vision one. There was a completely different gift from what I understand in the white cover. I don't know what was in that fucking that one though. How fucking fresh is that though, right? That shit goes stupid hard. That's probably the coolest. I mean, that's probably the coolest exclusive gift he's done because usually it's a t-shirt. That's dope, right? What's also really dope. So Shaggy the Airhead had these. I don't think they are technically bulletproof vests, but these bulletproof vests for sale at Juggalo Ohio. If anyone knows if they're actually bulletproof, please correct me. He's giving away the last one that he had with this brand new orange Halloween zip-up hoodie. He had the full pull-up version of that hoodie, but now he's dropping that fucking. It's up there right now. I think the order's cut off today. With one of the purchases though, you're getting the last vest. So you best believe, because I'm on a zip-up hoodie thing right now. Those Chapter 17 zip-up hoodies are like my favorite thing. I should have just gotten one of the red boys at Juggalo Ohio. That's going to end up being something that I regret, like not buying the red printed merch from before as well. Should have gotten that shit. I guess I'll be a holdout for the green C17 zip-up. No, wake up. I did not partake in the gangbang. I was having my own. Me and Emily were having our own session, if you will, downstairs from where the gangbang was taking place. I did not partake in the gangbang. If I was even in that room, do you know how dead I would have been? Be not good for your boy here. Would not be good. No, I did not partake in the gangbang. I couldn't have even been in that room. I could not have been in that room. I would have been killed. God damn. Fuck, where was I? Oh yeah. So yeah, get this zip up, boy. It's I already put in my order, so fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Hopefully we get that shit. No, I don't have a problem with gangbangs. I'm like promoting the shit on here. Are you kidding me? We had an interview with Will, the director, Gates. And tomorrow, I may have an interview with Skunk and Loki, who are basically dropping it. Are you kidding me? No, Emily would have a problem if I was in that room. How would you die? How would I die? Probably in some ridiculously foolish way. Wake up. Oh, you're good, dog. You're good. I just don't want to come off like I'm anti-gangbang. Emily's anti me being in the room for the gangbang. All right, y'all. Oh, I'm going to stop talking before I get in trouble. Let's see. Where are we going? Where are we going? I think I had more Corruptus stuff to say. Why do I feel like I have more Corruptus stuff to say? Juggalo weekend, February 23rd and 24th. Now, I believe this is canceled all the way at this point. I think it's basically confirmed it's canceled. Fago Warrior, I think, was on Twitter saying it was canceled like a week or so before it was like announced on Fago Lovers, because Fago, I think this was Fago Warrior that said this. He listens to Gas Digital podcast. He listens to Skanks, and they were talking about it being canceled a week ago or whatever, 2 weeks ago. And yeah, so basically Big J, I'm going to talk about this a little bit because Shaggy touched on it on the Shaggy Show. But basically Big J feels that they just don't have enough time to do it up proper. So he wants a little bit more time so they can do it up proper and do it up right. So it's not canceled, it's postponed, I guess you could say. Yeah, you know what? That's a really good point. We gangbang, not gangbang. I'm a gay. You know, they always told me that these juggalos were some gangbangers, but this is goddamn ridiculous. I just wanted to get that vaudeville stuff, not really vaudeville, Catskills style joke out for you guys. Okay. JCW, on the other hand, has been confirmed for both nights. Yo, these fucking Insta posts are not wanting to fucking show up now. JCW was confirmed, though. A little promo gimmick. Both nights of the Gathering, God damn it. Juggalo weekend. Did I say the Gathering the other time, too? I probably did. Both nights of Juggalo weekend, JCW will be there. We talked about this before. So I believe it's night 1. Okay, this is the order. Yeah, night 1 is the mystery set. We don't really know what this will be. Night 2 is going to be the Wicked Wonka show. And here's the set list for the Wicked Wonka tour, for those curious. By the way, if you want to see what the Wicked Wonka set looked like, you can find a performance, a full performance of the Wicked Wonka show, which I guess they dropped. Oh, I think Shaggy was saying it was dropped in Backyard Wrestling as an extra. Humble among 2 last brain cells in a cage match. That's basically what's going on in this head right now. It's a cage match of like, can we connect synapses and do the rest of these notes? It's a big question mark though. Let's see. Yeah, I said it last time. I'll say it again. Anyone spreading that bullshit about Violent J, fuck you. Straight up fuck you for spreading it. You shouldn't even be paying it attention. I shouldn't even be saying shit like this right now, but fuck you. Fuck you for spreading that shit. Because that's what they want. That's how it gets spread around. Don't even give it attention. Fuck those moderators over on Juggalo Reddit for not immediately deleting that shit. And fuck that other guy for giving it more attention. You shouldn't even be fucking doing that shit. All it does is it puts it out into the fucking Juggalodium more. If you don't fucking see that or understand that, that's really on your fucking brain, dog. My brain might have only 2 brain cells left in a cage match, but even I am able to let those synapses connect strong enough to fucking realize not to put that shit out there. Goddamn idiots. Anyway, I got all serious. You guys feel that? I got all serious and shit. Let's see. All right, let's I had a couple of things. Let's see. Sarah was on the Love Don't Judge show again. I haven't gotten a chance to see this yet, but she was saying in it that she's single. Now, if you guys remember, Violent J like deleted all the pictures of Sarah a couple of months back. This must have been in that little blip of a window where she was saying she's single, because they're clearly back together now. Let's get into Shaggy Show stuff before we get into the rest. I think I have a few more things. Juggalo Weekend, before Juggalo Weekend on Juggalo Day, there's a couple of events I want to talk about. Juggalo Day Party in Washington, D.C., hosted by Juggy and Jane. If you're in the area of Washington, D.C., this is a free show. Definitely go check that out. I wish there was a way we could almost go down, because Emily's mom lives down there in that area. I wish there was a way we could go down there for that. This would be really fucking cool to go to. Maybe, never say never. Never say never. If you're in the Ohio, Columbus area, the homies Clockwork E are doing an event. So you have that to go check out. I think this is also on the 17th. So a couple of Juggalo Day events other than Juggalo Weekend, which is the prior weekend. Violent J participated in this match. I have not seen any footage of it, but I did see that Jay's team, Team South, won. I forget the details on this. I can't remember if this has happened already. I think this was taped to be aired later, I think was the deal. I forget the details on this. I don't think that this has come out yet, but Jay is going to be involved with that. Now, I want to talk about this GCW show coming up February 3rd, Coldest Winter 2, Jay returning to GCW. This show is likely to get a lot of eyes on it because Nick Nemeth and Matt Cardona is going to be the main event. So this is likely to get a good amount of fucking eyes on it, I would imagine. Nick Nemeth recently kind of showed up in TNA, I believe. So, yeah, good. This is a good look for Violent J to be on this show. Him being on the Coldest Winter with this match. That's a good fucking look. Jay also the very next day will be in Mesa, Arizona for a GCW Feel No Ways. Hopefully we can get Kosuke over here and we can do a nice GCW double watch-along gimmick. Like, we haven't done a wrestling watch-along shit in a minute with Kosuke. Hopefully we can get that shit going. Because I'd love to watch both of these shows, especially if Jay's going to be in both of them shits. Gathering of the Juggalos was announced August 14th to the 17th at returning to Legend Valley, Ohio. Something Wicked This Way Comes is the theme. Seems like maybe a Wicked Shit themed gathering, an entire Wicked Shit themed gathering. If you would like to ask for me to host stuff, that would be cool. I'd love to see Frankie host stuff with Loki interjecting constantly. I'd love to see I'd love to see Frankie just talk shit to Strife on stage for about 20 minutes. I think a nice 20-minute set of Frankie just talking shit to Strife would be really funny. Let's see, what else do I want to see? Whoop Conda. I would love to see Whoop Conda announce for the JCW, specifically for Bloody Mania. Instead of hotel, let's get Airbnb. I was talking to Emily about that, Whoop. I'll have a shower on stage for whoever needs it. Okay? This is his show, damn it. I agree, Whoop Conda. I think we should all pool in and try to get an Airbnb. I think that's the move. Or we should just all mob out at the Super 17 out there. Yeah, but I think maybe a couple, because like Buckeye Lake, right? Buckeye Lake got a couple of gimmicks that are all kind of right there. So, like, even if, like, one group of us gets one Airbnb and another can get, like, another one on Buckeye Lake, like, we can maybe have a couple, 3, 4, who knows how many in that general area of Buckeye Lake. That shit would be lit. I'd like to see Humble Among perform on main stage at the Gathering myself. I would be honored to do that. If you guys don't know, I filled in for Kingsman on the Martian stage rather last minute this past year, and it was an honor just to do that. I I'd love to just host something though, so I don't have to rap. That would be lit. If I could host some shit and not have to rap, that would be lit. But I'll definitely fucking rap. I mean, don't get that shit twisted. I would love to perform in any capacity. But if I can, like, avoid rapping and just, like, go up there and be a goofball, that shit's easy. So, yeah, Legend Valley, return. Probably just going to be chilling at Legend Valley. The 25th, I'm going to go ahead and drop speculation now because I've seen other people say this might be, like, you know, the Hell's Pit gathering because of the wicked shit theme. And, you know, you got a little devil boy, a little demon guy there. I think next year being the 25th annual, I think is going to be a Shangri-La theme, a Wraith Shangri-La theme. I think they're going hard in the paint with that for the 25th because I think some information about the 6th will have dropped by then. By the way, I didn't even put in the teaser for this. I have some information about the 6th from last night that Shaggy dropped on the Shaggy Show. Make sure I don't forget that, by the way. Make sure I don't forget to play that, because I put that... Hold on, let me get that pulled up now so I don't forget. Today. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So I have that pulled up in QuickTime right now. There is some info that will be dropping about the 6th at the very end. Or should I just do it now? While I'm remembering. Fuck. I should just do it now, right? Fuck it, we'll do it live. Where is that? Let's see. I may have to do a new window real quick. I don't want to do that, but... There it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm just wondering if you have it.
Oh, not today. I haven't really been looking at the chat that much.
So no, there is not yet, unless it's happened in the last day or so, there has not been any discussion about the 6th Joker's card. You have...
Oh, no, that's...
Get
No.
into the studio anytime soon.
No. Me and Joe talked about it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But there's no plans to get in there this minute. But yeah, so anyhow, so this is
So as of right now, no plans of getting in there to do the 6th Joker's card. A lot of people talking about it, you know, it might be being recorded now. I mean, I was really excited to see Jay pop up on the Shaggy Show because I thought, shit, so maybe they are working on the shit right now. So nothing really going on. I know that's a little bit of a letdown, right? I'm like, I got some news for y'all. Pop the balloon real quick. So a little bit of a letdown. But the fact that Jay showed up to Shaggy's house and they were just hanging out apparently and wanted to do this this stream with Shaggy, that's a great sign. That's a great sign. Because they're hanging out and they're working together. Let's see what else I got. Yeah, I just got these two weird things to talk, but we'll save that for the very end. I'll go through the Shaggy Show stuff, seeing as we're in that section now. Juggalo weekend shirts that Shaggy drew. This is from like 2 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Shaggy Show 2.0 YouTube channel. Shaggy says he doesn't remember putting out the Wicked Wonka DVD. New vlogs coming. Going to Canada from April 4th in Toronto to April 21st. And then 4 more shows in America in Idaho Falls, Billings, in Billings, Montana, Fargo, North Dakota, Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota. So those will be the American dates on this next leg of the Ultimate Groove Tour, going to Canada. And then Shaggy Show, shit, I think this was last Thursday. Yeah, this is last Thursday. This is the one Jay was on. Jay's on, and by the way, no one fucking told me Violent Jay was on this shit. Jay was on, they talk about wrestling in Japan, how Jay grew up reading about Big Japan in his mom's bedroom, and Shaggy busts his balls about reading about Big Japan in his mom's bedroom. They say Madman Pondo is a straight up celebrity over there. They talk about Nasawa and how he gave him an action figure. They talk about how he can't leave. Nasawa can't leave the country because he stole a taxi. How he used to show up for the gathering back in the day to wrestle, like not invited. He used to just come to hang out and be like, "Can you guys get me?" Like, he used to just show up out of the love, and they would put him on. Nasawa, by the way, is the Japanese wrestler who I believe has the Hatchet Man right on his neck. I believe that's the same. Yeah, exactly. Jay Scamps. My bad, Hog. You're not Tom MacDonald. My bad, dog. Frankie really is right about these two brain cells having a cage match right now. Let's see. They talk about the gathering being announced because that was announced the day before. They talk about the Wicked Wonka at Juggalo Weekend shit. And Jay talks about a rapper named Houston who apparently went on tour and gouged his eye out while on tour. And in interviews, he's sort of like, he's still like the devil made me do it type beat. And then Manny thinks that Chingy is a rapper who stabbed his eye out for some reason. They look up a list of rappers who have missing eyes, which, by the way, there's quite a list. There's quite a list of rappers who have missing eyes. This is how I do it on my show. Yeah, it's like, it's very scatterbrained and like all over the place. I miss things in my notes. Let's see. Jay had LASIK eye surgery. They do confirm, by the way, Chingy has 2 eyes. He does have 2 eyes. Jay had LASIK eye surgery. That's why he doesn't need his old man dad glasses anymore. Shaggy says he wants to do the same. They talk about a YouTuber who likes to throw a bucket of poo and pee-pee on poo-poo and pee-pee on people. They talk about the Dave Matthews Band tour bus incident, which, if you don't know about that, Dave Matthews Band let it loose while they were over a bridge. I forget in what state. And the poo-poo and pee-pee rained down on a boat full of people that were underneath. I think they had a whole lawsuit, had a whole legal issue from that. Because you're not supposed to do that, obviously. You're not supposed to just let the poo-poo and pee-pee go while you're driving over a bridge. You're not really supposed to do that shit. I said the 6 isn't, they said the 6 isn't done. There's no plans. There's no plans. Oh, maybe I see your logic, Ian Co. Like, why would the 6 be done when all these other things get put on the back burner too? Maybe that's your logic there. Anyway, let's see. They tell some tour bus stories from back in the day. They talk about one driver. Love you too, Razel. They talk about one driver who I think his name was Troy, one of their first bus drivers, who would just stop at the mall and be like, "All right, y'all, I'm going to go get some shoes. Y'all stay on the bus. You're not allowed to leave." And he would just go in the mall while ICP's just chilling on the bus for 2 or 3 hours, just chilling, just being like, "Oh, I guess we can't leave because Troy said we can't leave." That's so wild because it's like, it's their bus. They're like, how did we not know? Like, we're paying for this bus. This is our bus. And like that shit was really funny. They talk about let's see, a guy who got piss sprayed in his face while trying to go to the bathroom in the tour bus toilet because when it got emptied, I guess the vacuum was a vacuum was left in the chamber, if you will, of the piss container, and it sprayed a whole shitload of piss into dude's face when he went to go use it or flush it or whatever. Shaggy wants axe battlers for the gathering of the Juggalos. They talk about dumb laws in different states. Shaggy tells Jay about seeing the movie The Iron Claw and it being a movie that makes grown men cry type beat. Talk about Chavo Guerrero helping out with the wrestling in the movie. Apparently, according to Shaggy, the wrestling looks super legit. Jay talks a little bit more about wrestling in Japan and how they're the heels over there, how they were playing heel over there in Japan. He talks about how he would go up to the crowd and show his grill and have his axe to his throat and sort of mean mug the crowd, and how they'd be like, "Ooh!" and get like legit shook because the Japanese still take this stuff very seriously. Even so much some of them think it's definitely real. You know, they take the sport very seriously over there. Let's see. They talk about the moonsault incident. They ask him if he's okay. He does confirm he is okay. They talk about how Pondo was basically backstage the night before the show and asked Jay if he was going to do the moonsault. And Jay kind of asked the room, do you guys think I should do it? And everybody was like, yeah, you should definitely do the moonsault. And he said he had his doubts about doing it, but he knew he was very risky going in to do that shit. He straight up knew he could kill himself doing that shit. And he also said he's never doing it again. That's the last moonsault you're getting out of Violent J. He felt he risked it too much even doing it that time. He's never doing it again. Shaggy says he feels like it's too much of a risk to even go in the ring and take a bump at all. So you'll never see Shaggy 2-Dope take a bump ever again. Straight up not worth it. They talk about wrestling in North Carolina with George South, how Team South, that whole Team South thing that I was talking about, that a little bit. The relationship with Billy Corgan and NWA, and he gives GCW hella props. Talk about Billy Corgan and his passion for wrestling. Shaggy's out of the loop with wrestling. He says he's never even seen AEW product. He's never even watched AEW at all. Where is it? Oh, God damn, I just keep losing my spot, y'all. But he did watch WrestleMania last year. They talk about NWA a little bit more, the Riddle Box match. And Shaggy apparently has a random 2016 Gathering of the Juggalos amulet in his pocket that he just pulls out randomly at this point. Manny questions, when was the last time you wore those shorts? Jay says, let's see, he never thought he'd be in a relationship where he's talking with Billy Corgan. They talk about Vanilla Ice and this Greatness fellow that they're all three on a track together on Greatness's album. Now, I didn't know this about this Greatness person, this character. Greatness has a clothing line that he does, and he apparently goes on social media and he hands out blessings. He's one of these guys that hands out blessings where he just gives people cash. And a lot of people in the chat immediately blowing up in the chat saying, this dude's a scammer. He fakes those blessings. Those aren't real blessings. And yeah, so Jay kind of reacts to that on the show. Let's see. He says he does it for the Lord. He cut a promo on Jay and Sarah, this Greatness character, that he does it for the Lord, but he told Jay and Sarah straight up, I do it for the Lord, but I will put a bullet in a motherfucker. He said that, Violent J said that Greatness has a Jesus piece. This is so fresh. This is so fresh. You guys aren't ready for this. Greatness has a Jesus piece, a necklace, with a Greatness hat on it. Jesus is rocking a Greatness hat on his Jesus piece. That's so fresh. He has a clothing line. We talked about that. Let's see. Call him a scammer. The blessings are plants. Shaggy shares some pimping tips real quick. They talk about scam rap a little bit, and Justin says he is not a fan of scam rap. They talk a little bit more about new rap. How do you, let's see. They basically talk about how you don't have to be from the hood, quote unquote, anymore to be a rapper. How you can be from like random ass places. Slim Jesus comes up, and they talk about Slim Jesus for the Gathering. They start to talk a little bit more about other rappers that they might want for the Gathering. That granny rapper that they played on the show. Jay then says that Cluner. Now I've had my suspicion about this for sure with Cluner, but Jay says Cluner definitely knows what he's doing, and he's definitely doing it to be funny, which I think is obviously. Is that you, dog? Yo, that's so I was just thinking about you recently, Is That's so fucking cool to see you in here, dog. Welcome back. Yo, Is goes way back on Humble Among Broadcast System. That's cool to see you in here, dog. Shouts out to Is man. Let's see. But yeah, Jay says Clooner actually knows how to rap and rap proper and actually has a dope album with a bunch of stars on it. And then they try to figure out which album that is. Jay says he thinks that it was maybe under a different name. Does anyone know what album this is and what name it was? I'd love to know what album it is with all the different big stars on it. Let's see. Talk about the Detroit Lions and starting shit with sports fans. They tell the wrestling on the van story where they were in traffic. Some sort of sports event was going on, and they were in a traffic jam, so they just started fucking wrestling on top of a psychopathic street team van that they were driving. And they're just doing a full-on wrestling match on top of the van, denting it all to hell. And people are coming out of their cars and like fucking cheering for the fucking match around the fucking van. Anyway, that's a really fucking cool story. They tell that again real quick. That moves into getting their first real wrestling ring and talking about doing these shows in the warehouse and all that stuff. Jay then talks about a TNA match that he recently saw of them from back in the day, back when ICP was in TNA. It was ICP versus Kid Cash and Disco Inferno. And Jay says it's a really good match where they're really going, and they're really going hard. So that's something to look up. I definitely got to try to remember to look that up. The Novi warehouse wrestling shows come up again. They had, in those shows, by the way, they filmed or taped those shows. All of those Novi psychopathic warehouse wrestling shows, they had those on tape. Where those tapes are is anybody's question. But new lost media basically confirmed. That is lost media. That, God, that would be so fresh if that could fucking pop up someday. They used to have weapons battle royals in those shows, though, where essentially everyone would come out with one weapon. And the goal was to hit your opponent in the head as many times and as hard as possible with whatever weapon that they have. They tell a really fresh story about this one time when Jay got hit in the head, baseball bat swing style, with an office plant, like a ficus or something, if you will, and how they would replay that clip over and over. There's a spot where Billy Bill powerbombed Shaggy onto a metal cooler, and that cooler did not give at all. And it apparently looked really brutal. Then they talk a little bit about having no regrets in life and how everything happens for a reason, how they not really change anything that's happened in their life. And then they say tour info coming soon. Now that made me think, oh, they were probably there because Shaggy says on the Tuesday show that Jay showed up not even trying to stream. They showed up to just get some business done and talk about a few things. And then dropping tour info coming soon at the end to me means maybe that farewell. That's what they were hammering out, some details with that farewell tour. So probably no 6 for a minute. If they're going to be going on tour, I can't imagine that they're recording on tour, but maybe Jay seems to have been recording on tour with the Three-Headed Monster stuff. So maybe they do record on tour. We'll see. So Shaggy Show Tuesday. Now this is this past Tuesday. Shaggy, let's see. Shaggy does say that the roast got postponed because Big J felt there wasn't enough time to do it up proper. They talk about Ned and tightening surgery, JCW both days at the Juggalo weekend. Manny talking about maybe wrestling or wanting to wrestle at Juggalo weekend, and if he's maybe even cleared to do so. Not that JCW has a clearing process, but if his doctors would clear him to wrestle, if you will, or he would clear himself to wrestle, I guess. Renee and Shaggy are going to do a special call-in Q&A type stream real soon. They have a filter that they put on Manny's face to remove his facial hair, and he looks very strange. Only 3 topics for National Days this time. They've been getting a lot of backlash, I guess, over there for their National Days segments. So I think they're trying to pan back the National Days stuff on the Shaggy Show. Jay being on the stream wasn't planned. They were just kicking it, and he wanted to be on there. They might have him on again in a week, they said. Maybe next Thursday's show. So that's something to look forward to. Violent J, hopefully coming back to the Shaggy Show. Maybe next Tuesday, they said even. Justin then at some point tells Shaggy he's a boomer, I have in my notes. I could have missed a lot of other things. I really only take notes on stuff that I find interesting. So I do have a little bit of stuff from Friday Shaggy Show. I haven't finished that. They push the stream to Friday for some reason. Usually they do go live on Thursdays. January 30th is the 1-year anniversary stream. So that's next Tuesday. And then February 6th is when they're doing the Renee and Shaggy Q&A special stream gimmick. And then the 6 Jokers card was mentioned too, which we played that clip. Get that out of here. Basically, Shaggy saying that no real news going on right now with the Joker's card. They're not recording it. They don't really know when they're going to record it. Still coming, obviously, but it's not really coming right now. All right, so let's get into this shit. Oh, take a sip of water before I talk about this and read it. So Billy Obey, I guess, felt the type of way about, I don't know what. Let me know what you think this is about in the chat, I guess, while I read it. Here's me when I was 14. Wait, no, let me start that over. Here's me when I was like 14, many moons ago. I've been a juggalo. I was doing jug shit when you were just a nut stain in your mama's drawers. Winky face. I just don't lean on it like a lot of you artists. For your sake, it's smart. It helps you sell tickets and merch, swinging off the Juggalo nutsacks. Congrats. You're killing it. When you whoop whoop for a response, it's funny because they know, ... It's the only way that you'll get a cheap pop, ... Fago. I guess being an OG Juggalo who actually gives a fuck about the people and the integrity of them is so 2002. 2024 and beyond, we're all about celebrating stupidity because we have literally nothing else to celebrate. Shout out to everyone who doesn't perpetuate the stereotypes. This scene needs an enema. Now, this is really weird energy. Very, very weird energy. Now, obviously, on the heels of Juggalo Ohio, they must feel a type of way about not having any LLE artists on Juggalo Ohio. Because I know they submitted. I know they were trying to get on Juggalo Ohio. To me, that's what that's about. It's also maybe about a couple of other things. Here's the thing. When you see stuff like that, I'm kind of, it just makes me go that they're on some weird energy with that shit, because it just goes into the whole thing where Jay announced his heart thing, and there he felt like he had to make a post. He had to piggyback off of that announcement and kind of try to put himself over, where he's like, I'm sad to hear about this, and like sort of like virtue signal this, for lack of a better term, but at the same time put himself over and be like, the carnival magic is with us now. The magic's with us now. That was one of the first real big like, yeah, I don't fuck with that energy. Because I was a fan of Zool. I used to be a fan of those boys. We went to Camp Zool 1 and shit. I got a bunch of their CDs. I got the Almighty on vinyl and shit. Yeah. So that was the first real big like red flag for me of like, oh, that's weird energy. That's really weird energy from those guys. I went to Camp Zool that year because Emily still lived in Ohio, and I was looking for any excuse to go to Ohio to chill with Emily. I'll be straight up. So we went to Camp Zool. I got to see Blaze You Dead Homie, who I'd never seen live before, and a couple of other fucking horrorcore acts that were gonna be there. Got to see Zool, who I had never seen live before, which they were fine. They put in an okay show. Nothing wrong with their show. We got to see a hilarious fucking mosh pit where there, without saying who it was, there was a group that was on who had the mosh pit going, but then they had like a song where it's like, all right, we're gonna slow it down. Then there was like a kind of like a slower like love song, and like the dudes had all of this built up aggro energy, but now it's like, oh, it's maybe kind of gay to mosh right now. And me and Emily fucking died. We died laughing at that. And then right after that, right? So then it's like they go back into their shit and it's like all mosh energy. They throw a blow up doll out into the crowd, and those dudes tore up that blow up doll. So it was so fucking funny. And then the poor blow up doll, after the set, everyone's going out to smoke. The poor blow up doll's just left there all by her lonesome, all half deflated. And so what does Emily do? Emily picks up the blow-up doll, and now we got a new friend. We have a third, if you will. And so we carry around the blow-up doll the rest of the fucking night. Anyway, shouts out to the I wish Emily was here. So Becky, was it? We gave her a name and shit too. Oh fuck. Anyway, so yeah, this shit is just weird energy, y'all. Like, I don't know. Here's the thing: they do pander to Juggalos. Who the fuck are they kidding? Who the fuck are they kidding with that shit? They definitely do pander to Juggalos. I mean, let's look at it this way then. Don't worry about the Juggalos. If you really feel such a type of way about all the stupid shit and it's so not 2002, don't worry about the Juggalos. You have your own completely original, non-derivative, non-overlapping fan base called Zooligans, right? Don't worry about it. You have your own events you have to worry about. You don't need the Juggalos. You have your completely original concept of Camp Zool and Zooligans. Because that's the other thing that really turned me off with these guys. When they did their Camp Zool documentary, at the very beginning they have to put a little dig in that they don't know. They don't something about that this idea is not ripped off from The Gathering type beat. They have to put a little weird dig in there about it. And this is that same kind of fucking energy. That same kind of weird energy where they can't be happy that Juggalos are doing, if they really cared about the scene like that, they can't be happy that something positive went down at Juggalo Ohio too. They have to focus on the negative shit. They have to spin it a certain type of way. They have to say it's just stupidity went down. Anyone who was at Juggalo Ohio knows for a fact that's not really the vibe that went down at Juggalo Ohio. Now, I didn't even get involved with this post. I saw it. I thought it was corny as fuck. I screen grabbed it, as you can see. Definitely planned on talking about it last night. No, 2 nights ago. When did we do that stream? Tuesday? Whenever we did that stream, not last night. Anyway, definitely planned on talking about it then. But here's what happened. Apparently, Will got into it in this post. Will the Mask Maker, which, by the way, got to play that clip. Well, actually, while we're talking about it, I'm going to play the clip now. This is Will doing Splice, and this is so fucking cool. Splice is a song I have featuring Darbles O'Trizzles.
About to give you a new mind. It's time to cut down the blue light.
Splice! I'm about to splice! I'm about to splice! I'ma take your life, bitch, I'll take your life! Show you what I like, fuck what it is that you like. Coming at you with a new slice, cut off a fool and bullseye.
That shit's so hard, Will. That shit's so dope. So Will posts that people on Zooligans specifically are coming at him on fucking social media and shit, and that they're just being corny, and that why do all these motherfuckers have this kind of energy? And I respond to it like, yo, fuck them. That's all I said. Fuck them. So we do the stream that we did on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whenever we did that stream. And I get this, Thursday. I get this in my inbox. Now, this is Son. This is SON. I heard you wanted to fuck LLE. As 1/6 of LLE, I gotta say, I don't fuck dudes, but I am flattered. And I responded the next morning, low-level energy, which that's exactly what that is. And I guess that's what LLE stands for. Maybe not quite literally, but whether they realize it or not, they stand for low-level energy. And I just don't fuck with that shit. I'm not a fan of that shit because of that kind of behavior. You guys could maybe switch your attitude up and get a lot more results. Maybe not be shitheads. And maybe not act like you don't pay homage to the fucking, clowns, but you have a fucking basic cover song of The Dead One on your record. I mean, you do pay homage to the fucking clowns. You do pander. Y'all are begging to be on The Gathering of the Juggalos for this wicked shit, right? I would assume. Is that not pandering? Once again, if you're not worried about the Juggalos, you got your sweet, completely original, non-derivative fan base that does not overlap at all with Juggalos called the Zooligans. Focus on them. Focus on Camp Zool. Don't worry about the Juggalos. We got this shit over here. Anyway, don't mean to shit on them too much. By the way, Whipstick did seem cool. And shouts, I know Clockwork's cool with Son. Really disappointing to see Son acting that way too, because we said nice things about Son last Juggalo Ohio. He played last Juggalo Ohio. I ain't doing Camp Zool, dog. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. If they switch their attitude up, I mean, but let me just, I just want to cut this promo and just get this out a little bit further, because a lot of people will be like, oh, C-17 is psychopathic. They blacklist artists. We just don't want nothing. They just don't want nothing to do with that shit. Why would we want anything to do with that kind of energy? We don't want that energy over here. That's okay. That kind of energy is what really perpetuates the perceived divide or beef or whatever you want to call it. Notice, it's all motherfuckers that lean to that Zooligan side, that are saying homophobic and transphobic things to people in comments and in the inboxes. It's all of those motherfuckers saying racist shit in people's fucking inboxes. It's all of those motherfuckers that lean on that side that are that toxic. We don't want that shit over here. We don't really like that shit. That's low-level energy. We don't like that shit. So I'm sorry I had to cut that promo on that shit, because to me that's really corny to be behaving that way. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. All right, any questions, any comments? I'm gonna get out of here. I did almost 2 hours by myself. It's been a minute since I fucking did that. And by the way, he's in multiple people's inboxes with that weird, I guess the joke is that I'm gay, hardy har har, and you're Mr. Hetero dude. It's just weird energy. And your boy talking about stupid shit, that's the exact kind of stupid shit that gives Juggalos a bad name. Fuck that shit. Billy Obey got mad at me for wanting to refund on a pushback album. Yeah, man, I was very disappointed to see that from Son. Very disappointed. And I know Clockwork's like homies with that dude. Shit, I know Stoney knows that dude. That's very disappointing to see. He was in Stoney's inbox on some weird shit. Granted, I think that they did sort of reach out and kind of squash that shit, but there was no response to my low-level energy shit. There was no reach out to me. They apparently feel a certain weird type of way about me. Flattered, but I guess they're flattered. Oh, fuck. All right, y'all. Any questions, comments? Team MUJ. Tonight, Royal Rumble. Acetone dropping some exclusive news over there. Frankie Goldie got a free show in Las Vegas. Go out to fucking check that shit out. Oh, man. What, am I forgetting anything else? Drop some shit in the chat, y'all, if I'm forgetting some stuff. Juggalo Ohio 2 recaps all over the place. If you want the real shit, go check out Mikey Sears 16, Jug Talk 16 and 17. Go check out Mikey Sears. Go check out Team MUJ tonight. Go check out Thuggalo Show's recap they did last night as well. Go check Juggy and Jane's socials. I know they're posting about it. I think Juggy streams under House of Juggalo on Twitch, and I believe she did some Twitch streams last night. Team Humble and Alienated. I'm sure I misspelled shit. Yeah, you're good. It ain't no team, dog. I mean, to me, it's just Jug shit. To me, it's just Jug shit. Oh, it's so hard for me to get this right. The Darbra O. Walters Acetone exclusive interview coming soon. February 2nd, I believe. 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Waddy Watts 17 on Twitch. Definitely don't miss that. That's must-see Juggalo TV for sure. That is must-see. Definitely Team MUJ's must-see shit tonight, too, because it seems like Tone's going to be dropping something kind of big. I don't really have any knowledge of it at all, but it seems like he's dropping something, and then they're going to be talking about it on this Darbra O. Walters interview as well. They'll probably be expanding a little bit more on it. All right, y'all. Is there anything else? No, Darbra O. Walters. We're talking about someone different. Darby O'Trill is a different entity. I'll go back and find it. Hold on. Going back in time. Oh yeah, here's some info on the Juggalo Day party. The Juggy and Jane one. Howl at the Moon, 907th Street, Northwest Washington, D.C. Free admission, by the way. Going back. Keep on going. There it is. See, that's Darbra O. Walters right there. That's not Darby O'Trill. That's a different person right there. So yeah, that's must-see Juggalo TV for sure. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support and shit, y'all. I know there's some people out there that don't like me, that want to say shitty things about me, but consider your source. You know what I mean? We're not really gonna pay any attention to that shit over here. I got so much fresh shit to give you guys that we're working on that it's like, not like, why even focus on that low level energy? I would not focus on that low level energy. Cheese House cut a promo on me in the hotel room that was like, I've been telling this motherfucker. I've been telling him and he won't listen. He just won't listen. And guess what, Cheese? I was listening. I definitely was listening. I had already made that decision before. You could see some of my recent streams. We ain't paying attention to that shit. I fuck with the people I fuck with, and we're going to focus on that. If it's their problem if they got a problem with me, type beat. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. Hopefully Lost Lands shit will be dropping next. I really want to get that Oz interview out too, though, because y'all going to be you're going to be geeking for that. All right, y'all. By the way, MP, thank you for that super chat, by the way. I don't think I said your name. Team Humble and Alienated. I'm sure I misspelled shit. I do appreciate that super chat. It ain't no team shit, though. I just wanted to get that out there. It's just Team Jug. To me, it's Team Jug. It's Team Juggalo. All right, y'all. Love you. Thank you for all the support, all the love. Team MUJ tonight. Royal Rumble. It's going to be a fucking good day. It's going to be a good day. I got a good feeling about today. Excited about the Rumble. Excited about fucking goofing off on Team MUJ and shit. I'm trying to get fucking Kosuke to come over too, so maybe me, M, and Kosuke will be popping in on Team MUJ for a real quick bit. Purely speculation. All right, y'all. Love you. Good vibes only, okay? Don't focus on that negative shit too much. Don't spread negativity if you can help it. Love y'all. Have a good one. Whoop, whoop. End broadcast.